What's up, guys? What's up, plan? I'm in M&M headquarters. Literally, yeah. M&M headquarters. One floor down. All right. Picked up. We're going upstairs. Alright, I'll meet you up. I'll meet you. Yeah, probably the car here. Top car. Oh, this is when the timeline. Where's the merch section? But you guys know I'm not here for merch. I'm not here for merch. You know what I'm here for, don't you guys? Go! Bravo! You can upload the video on Instagram if you want. The most interesting part is down below. It's on the fifth floor. Which is the most interesting part of the entire area. Go. I'm going over there later. Hi. Hi. Can I design an M&M?
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks. I want to personalize my M&M. Hurry up. Yes, I do. I don't know what. When my first time here, I'm interested. Skip part, please. I said skip.
Do you want art picture?
Hmm?
Do you want art picture?
No.
No.
Done.
Which one do you want?
One for my dad.
You need to scan that one.
Nope, no, I'm good. Icon. I'm shaking. I'm not looking. Zodiac.
This is Reagan's one.
I just wanted to do that.
You don't want to? No worries.
I just wanted to have a look what it's young and not actually buy anything.
No worries.
No, don't be. I wasn't even gonna try to bother to buy anything. Hopefully you guys get a good look. If I didn't, well, too bad. I'm bad at recording. You're not really sure about Mom. Up to you, George Whip. You're paying for it all with George Whip.
I want to go to the stairs, but I don't want to because we have to walk all the way back out.
No, it's an elevator. Lift.
That's not fair. I can walk.
No, it is fair. It's with the lift. You can go on the lift. Going on the lift. No. It's fine, I'll wait for you here. London the Gold Cup. Meet the Oh, but yeah, while I'm here, I went to Starbucks and got a kite. I went to Starbucks and got a cookie at like 9:30. I have proof I went to Starbucks. Five Guys is next. Going to Five Guys next. Five Guys. I'm going with next. I'm going to Five Guys. Five Guys. Hello, I'm going to Five Guys. Yeah, if the London the Gold Cup didn't tip you off, I'm in London. And how when I'm talking about Five Guys, Starbucks, Piccadilly Circus, M&M headquarters, London. I'm in London. Meaning for all of you, meaning for like all over the world. I'm training from basically everyone from Australia. It's currently midnight it's currently night time and they're sleeping. Amazing how jet lag works. No, I'm not buying anything.
Okay, I'll go to Five Guys early and then back and then have to wait for the hostel. I need to rest before I can do some more walking.
Just go with you
Best,
now.
no, but we'll get you some lunch.
No.
No, we can't check in now.
Fine. We'll go to Five Guys when sick.
Five Guys, then chicken.
When sick.
Ground.
Wow.
We're not up, we're down.
We are keeping that.
No, we know it's not ours to keep.
Okay, we're giving it back.
Yeah, hey, did you think you get to keep it?
Yes.
No,
As far as we
sweetheart.
could.
Would be. Make a good washing basket, but it's well used, so I think you would give it back.
Yeah, I'll give it back. So, have a day. We're going to Lego next.
No, that was just fresh air.
Yeah. Why do I sound Mexican?
I don't know. I'm sorry. But we have to go back that way, don't we?
We do. Ask about a rhetorical question. That was a rhetorical question.
There's someone sitting. Do you want me to sit while you go into the other?
Yes, you can sit there. I mean, we're going to Lego. Lego. I'm not gonna have a recording. Yeah. You too. All of this is bad. All of that is made of Lego. Hagrid. I don't know how long it took for them to build that. What, Bill? I'm not even gonna question how long it took for you guys to build that.
Oh, God, you know, if you scan here, it will tell you exactly how long.
I'm currently recording a YouTube video, so I can't really.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna do that, though. I can just do it on my YouTube channel. So when I post my YouTube channel, I can go on my computer, go to that part and just scan it from there.
Yeah, there we go. Small picture right there.
Yeah, but it must have taken you guys so goddamn long to
It's a
build that.
long time. It's about 300,000 pieces.
I also kind of begin to imagine the tree.
Oh, I'm not too sure about the tree. Tree definitely took longer than this.
100%. Good of a bit, but good of a size. But I also heard from other guys like really one of the biggest collections of Lego.
Yeah, this is definitely, I think this is the biggest flagship store in the world.
They're really finishing like Lego headquarters.
Yeah, basically. So we got loads more upstairs, it's twice the size.
I like that, I know where I'm going next. I'm recording everything for my YouTube channel.
Good stuff.
I have like 70 subscribers.
Yeah?
I don't care how many I get. I'm just doing it for passion
That's it. You
for
do it-
fun.
Yeah, you do it for you.
I just do it for fun. I don't care if I get copyrighted or it's just for fun.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. I'm really my first time in London too.
Yeah?
In fact, first time overseas.
Where are you from?
Australia.
Yeah?
Down down under.
Oh, that's awesome. What part of Australia are you from?
Victoria.
Very nice.
And so really my first time going overseas.
Yeah.
I'm 16.
What are you thinking of it? Do you like it so far?
Yeah. I'm very excited to go to Five Guys.
Oh yeah, no, Five Guys is great.
I've heard like I heard about Five Guys and like I want to go there.
Yeah, you go try the milkshakes from Five Guys.
All right. Also, do you know what Hungry Jack's? I know I'm Burger King.
What about it?
In Australia, it's called a Hungry Jack's.
Is it?
Yeah, because Burger King name was only taken when they got there. But it said, crap. What do we call it? Hungry
They
Jack's.
call it Hungry Jack.
Because Burger King was only taken by that. By the time they got to Australia, the name of Burger King was only taken by another company.
Yeah.
And
So they call it Hungry
crap,
Jack's.
Hungry Jack's.
Do they still call it the Whopper?
No. I have to completely rebrand. It's literally like basically a complete rebranding.
Jeez. So like Hungry Jack then?
I actually want to try Burger King.
Yeah, you gotta find out which one's better. Burger
Yeah.
King or Hungry Jack.
But I'm doing that nowadays since I'm here for like 5 days.
Yeah.
When I'm going to like Europe and coming back here
Yeah.
to leave.
That's it, yeah, you got to. They got a lot of Burger King in the airports as well.
Yeah, I am very excited to go to Normandy Beach.
Yeah, oh, that's gonna be good.
I am a big war history fan.
Yeah.
And going to Normandy Beach is just a dream come
No,
true.
it's incredible. Yeah.
You
World
know.
War II, like, is that your favorite one? World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But low-key Korea, but Korea is no longer a forgotten war. It was where General MacArthur wanted to nuke the Chinese before he got fired.
Yeah.
The same General MacArthur who retreated from the Philippines to go to Australia when the Japanese approached. He was following orders when he was in charge on Korea, he got orders to not advance into China, but he continued advancing towards China, and then China came in, and that's how China got involved in World War II and Korea.
Oh, really?
But that's how it got involved, because General MacArthur disobeyed a direct order, and this is a continued marching his men along North Korea until the Chinese got involved.
Wow.
If he didn't do that, the Chinese probably wouldn't have got involved. And so technically it's his fault the Korean War is in a stalemate.
Yeah. No,
It's technically his fault now.
Yeah.
And back then, people say he's like one of the best leaders. Cool, yeah, he left the Philippines. He abandoned his men. Like when it comes to war glory, I'm disobeying the direct order for the name of glory.
Yeah.
You're dumb. And follow your beliefs. Follow a direct order. By order you, don't continue moving forward. What do? Continue moving forward.
Yeah.
Why?
That's it, that's on him. That's it. Sacrifice is meant for
Yeah.
glory, like you said.
Also, after the Korean War, the United States Marine Soldiers we're not retreating, we're just advancing the other direction. I mean, it's technically true. You're not retreating, you're just advancing in the opposite direction.
That's a positive mindset.
Yeah,
To
I'm
retreat.
World War War I actually. when they defended when the Germans were making a steamroll towards Powers, they stopped them. With friends like, all right, we stopped them. Now retreat to Powers, defend them from there. But when they retreat, how we just got here? We ended up with you put gas masks on and fight the 26-day trade, and won. And because of that, they were known as the Devil Dogs.
The Devil Dog. That's a cool name.
Back when the United States Marines called because of the Israel fought with so much ferocity, the Germans called them the Volkshound or Devil Dogs. The Marines are probably some of the most insane people. The Japanese literally believed to become a United States Marine, like you have to be recruited from an insane asylum.
Really? Gee.
And the Iranians believe that you have to kill one of your own family members to become a Marine. An entire army believed them. They also during the 6 days in Fallujah, the Marines were issued ACOGs. They then proceeded to get investigated because they thought they were executing the prisoners at point blank range because they were getting too many headshots. They were not getting too many headshots. It's that the scope they were having that allowed them to get another headshot at long range.
Really?
I'm a war nerd.
No, that's fair, but no.
Also, America wanted to tactical nuke the Ho Chi Minh Trail in Vietnam to stop the Koreans. They wanted to nuke it. It's like complete nuke the Ho Chi Minh Trail to stop to end the war.
Who you here with? Who you traveling with?
My mum.
Yeah? That's awesome.
So, also, like the 1950s and 60s, America was training their special forces to jump behind enemy lines with a live tactical nuke on their back. Behind enemy lines, plant with nuke, armored and won. And literally a nuclear bomb from an aircraft at 10,000 feet in the sky is jumping out. How would you on a
So they've
nuke?
got a nuclear bomb in their back now.
Alive. It could detonate, and they have to would sneak behind enemy lines, put it in an area, hit the arm button, and run before they blow up because of a nuke.
That is a lot. There's a lot of
We were
pressure.
training their special forces to do that. Luckily, they found it was a dumb idea. And by that, I mean they just brought a nuclear bazooka.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of that, they brought a nuclear cannon and an artillery piece with the two nuclear bombs. Before that, they built a rocket launcher mounted on the back of a truck which can shoot nuclear bombs 1 kilometer away and had a blast radius of 1.1 kilometers. Meaning when they shoot it, we have to run. They have to drive out of a nuclear blast radius before they die. Because I never planned to give that to basically everyone in Europe to defend against Soviet invasion. Also, the British decided to make nuclear landmines in seconds. Because, of course, they did.
Of course.
They wanted to make a nuclear landmine, but Saddam Hussein was a bit iffy, and they decided, how can we make it to go off with a nuke goes off in a week? Second, food. When the chicken dies, the nuke goes boom. The nuke goes boom. Genius. They then made that when they did the dumb idea to nuke France, then promptly put it in a museum. Which, of course, they put it in a museum.
No, 100%.
I'm not trying to be rude, exactly. It's kind of funny.
No, we're like, yeah. It's ironic.
Oh, so can I tell you a bit of two jokes about World War II?
Sure.
Not very rude, but how many men did it take to defend Powers?
How many more?
I don't know, they haven't before. And also, the Germans in World War II had an interesting way to know what enemy they were fighting. By successfully shot a couple of bullets in their direction, and the response was what they were fighting. If they surrendered, they were friends. If accurate bolt action fire, they were British. If they started screaming like a madman and running full speed at you, they were Russian. And if nothing happened for around 10 or so minutes, when a bomb gets dropped on your head, they were American. I mean, what we were all known for. I mean, World War II fence, it's a meme at that point.
Yeah.
We're actually known for bolt action fire, go to something called Mad Minutemen called Lee Enfield. They would hold it with shoot up like that when we load like that.
Yeah.
The way it was training to where it took 10 rounds in under like 15 seconds. We're using in another 60 seconds, which for a production rifle was insane. And we had the Leonfield we were able to shoot with the wing with the middle finger and below with the wing finger, bring back upwards. Well, also
Most other people did
we did that.
as in other people did like that.
No, they did it themselves. They hold the gun like that, ring finger through the trigger, middle finger through the trigger, ring finger on the both. Like with ring finger like that, up, down, 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 fire again. And they were called the mad minute finger. It was insanely effective, and only the Leonfield could do that. And British soldiers specifically trained to do that. Well, most people shot like that.
Yeah.
But up to iron shoot to go put the gun down, pull a bolt back or down,
Yeah.
put it to it.
Wow.
By aiming the gun, it's all aim down sight.
So it's a lot faster.
Yeah, it was a lot faster, but only could work with iron sights. The scopes they did with normals,
Yes.
but with iron sights, it was the Germans actually thought we were being repelled by machine guns in those days, World War One. They were using they were advancing in World War One, and they were doing that, and they got repelled. And in the report they said they shot back with machine guns. They were taking like a couple dozen dudes with board action rifles firing at the same time, did one machine gun. It was that effective and that fast.
That is ridiculously good.
Yeah. I'm a big World War history nerd.
That's fair. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.
I'm gonna go upstairs
You
and
should definitely check out upstairs.
I've been recording for 26 minutes.
There you go.
I know on like 5 minutes we're talking to you.
Yeah, you can split it up into different videos.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm not gonna post it all and get the cheaper cut. Share it with you day by day, I'm in jail for a month, what else can I do? I can't post videos and then go back home. I'm like, see you man. I'm just go up. Good. Oh, also, my name is Glenn, L-E-N.
Glenn.
Glenn,
Len.
L-E-N.
I'm Sasha.
Hey Sasha,
Good to meet you.
give me one. Hi. How are you?
How about you? Good.
Good. I'm not gonna go upstairs.
No.
I'm just looking over Lego.
Okay.
One of my friends is pretty obsessed with Lego. We're just gonna pee them up so much.
You are not, yeah?
Huh?
You are not obsessed.
No, I'm not. My
Really?
friend is. I'm not here because like Lego had crew. What I'm saying, probably like one of the biggest state people's Lego things in the entire world. My friend is gonna be so peeved at me.
I hear.
He's gonna be so peeved at me. I don't think the flex too. I'm actually flexing opportunity to love it. Have a good day. This is gonna be fun. In your face. In your face, everyone who likes Lego. This is gonna be fun. Oh my god. I don't even think it would vibe this. How long did it take to build all that? Bone Napper from How to Train Your Dragon. Hold on. Hi. I noticed you got the Bone Napper from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes.
I don't know about you got a How to Train Your Dragon thing in Lego. It's How to Train Your Dragon. Like, a picture of that called the Bone Napper. From like the Legend of a Bone Napper, How to Train Your Dragon, set up like immediately after How to Train Your Dragon 1, and timeline's weird, but like that.
Yeah, but Lego also have a sense with Greenland Bank this year.
Yeah.
Yeah? Nice one.
I like it. Also, how long did it take to build Big Ben? Don't question it, don't ask. It took a long time.
No, it's downstairs. I don't remember. There's
Oh.
some bricks over
Yep.
there.
Alright. Fine, Joe. One of my friends are going to search with Gluckle. He's going to be so peed at me. I don't care about. It is amazing. Well, and at least have fun. In your face. In your face, Angus and Alice. I gotta go to local high school. Well, depending on when they're watching this, we might have only think about it. I don't know, I can't predict the future. Oh, chicken. How long did it take to build this? Oh my. In the face. Mona Lisa. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. One of my friends is obsessed with Gluckle. He's gonna be so peed at me when I'm here. Do I care? No, I do not.
Send some tons of pictures. Show them.
I'm literally recording a video.
Oh,
I'm currently 30 minutes in.
That's pretty wicked.
I spent like 10 to 15 minutes in the M&M one down the road.
Yep.
I'm now here. That's because
Nice.
I still don't get how long it took to build these two and how they come up with this.
So,
They're so interesting to know. They're so interesting.
in the Czech Republic, there is a warehouse. They do a 3D print of the actual items of the thing that is built. They get a group of about 100 to 200 people, and it's all divided up between them. They do a very little bit, they glue it all together, and then it's put together to make the big model.
Ah, that's actually interesting to know.
No.
Thanks for telling me that. Oh, so may I hold the lightsaber? Oh, so can you please hold that?
It's pretty
Chancellor, I've come to arrest you. I am Mace Windu.
cool. Nice.
I recognize the Kozak my religion, but getting a very good Jupiter religion, I would like to acknowledge. Samuel L. Jackson made both played Nick Fury and Mace Windu, so
Yeah. It would be fun to have a universe where they both meet.
yeah,
They'd just be looking in a mirror.
it would be. Just like you are on this council, but we do not grant you a rank of master. Take a seat, John Skywalker. You are my brother, Anakin.
I like it.
For when Disney have to ruin it all with their canon.
Nice.
I actually really like the prequels.
Yeah.
Since I grew up with the prequels. I didn't really watch Star Wars. But lightsaber duels in the prequels are amazing.
It was done by two different fight choreographers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like the Darth Maul versus Mace Windu and Qui-Gon's with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. But you actually have to slow down the fight because they were so fast at it. We have to slow it down. And the Obi-Wan and Anakin, they were basically like one scene they were mirroring each other's moves of another lightsaber shit because they were basically equal power level. Also, have you played with like Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order?
Yes, I have.
Have you bet them?
Pardon?
Have you bet Jedi Survivor?
Yes, I have.
What did you think when Bold betrayed you?
I mean, I just was like, okay, no.
And when he just forced you, you're not the only one who survived. And just went downhill from there.
I mean, what is a Star Wars game when someone doesn't betray you?
Fallen Order.
Yeah.
They didn't. No one persuaded you in Fallen Order.
No. I mean, like, what a Star Wars game is not a Star Wars game unless someone stabs you in the back somehow.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Did that happen in Fallen Order though? Did I Fallen Order?
Well, you had the sisters. So Reva turned good and backstabbed Vader,
Wait, yeah, my chance.
and then Reva just had her ship just.
Zing. Also, when Vader showed up in the Jedi Fallen Order, I'm like, well, I have to run. Also, Sia would actually around like Jedi Survivor would actually set around the time of a Kenobi show.
Yeah.
So that way he would make that power level. And that also would mean Sia is technically just below Vader since Vader was stumbling when he killed.
Yeah.
But actually really good and really interesting to know.
Yeah. I also like that the entire game, all of the CGI, so the characters you see are the characters of the actors of them. It is them in the game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
But I wonder what's gonna happen with like Carter and like and the Merlin bold thing. I guarantee the shippers and the Rule 44 are the only hard at work.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're only hard at work pumping out content for certain audiences.
Yeah.
I'm a 16-year-old. My friends have introduced me to that.
I see. A dark turn of
The
events.
dark Rule 44 of the internet.
Yeah.
Also, with Doom, like, it has a screen and 21 Doom.
Yeah.
I mean, a pregnancy test with one Doom. If only Disney did that.
Fair enough.
If you want a calculator. It's exactly the opposite of Crisis. Like, can it run Crisis? Probably. Will it run Doom? Probably. It's exactly the opposite end of the scale. Hello, Mom, what cookie show on?
Well, I tried ringing you.
I'm sorry, I'm recording a video.
I know. So that's why I come to look for you.
Come on, just talking
Because of
to.
course,
I want to just talking to
talking is a
stuff.
hobby of his.
I like it. Rather talk.
Yeah, also, when Sia died, that was pretty sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though, also, how, like, Master Cordova died. Bang, bang, grenade.
But are you? I don't know if it's worth them doing another game.
Might have to. They left it on a cliffhanger.
I don't
Kinda.
want them to turn it into a show.
But yeah, don't turn that into a show. It's turning into a show, you just ruin
It's a
it.
good game as it is.
Yes, good game, bad show.
There is an element they might chuck it in something new.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's Cal in this.
Yeah, if I
And
add
it might be a background element
yeah,
with being okay.
background, yeah. Also, I wonder why it zoomed in on Sia's lightsaber at the end.
Oh.
It got like when it got,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There might be.
That might be hinting at something.
She might die.
No, I feel Force Ghost.
Oh yeah.
You know how like kind of Disney Force Ghost can hold lightsabers and do the Force? That might happen. Also how Qui-Gon also showed up in the Force Ghost.
True. It took forever for him to do that. It was like,
But
okay, cool.
yeah, but we only
entirety of
but
Clone Wars.
yeah, we only know Sia is a really powerful Jedi though.
Yeah.
We only know that. So it might happen.
She might come back.
And the Force Ghost, pretty sure getting stabbed in the section and getting burned. Oh no, wait, Anakin did that and he survived. Also, Darth Maul, but he would be exception. Darth Maul actually had an entire episode in the animated Clone Wars of him coming back. And he left him crippled.
But he, in some weird, twisted way of Star Wars, he redeemed himself to the element of enough that he could come back.
Yeah.
And it could be like, oh, Kenobi, hello. They're like, how did you get a Force Ghost?
They're like, how did you get a Force Ghost, buddy?
How did you be able to get a ghost?
That would be a very awkward situation.
Yeah.
Very awkward. Don't see that. Also, did you see that the animated where Obi-Wan killed Darth Maul? Did you see that?
Yes, I've seen
How he did that is he went to Qui-Gon Jinn's post, and Darth Maul saw that and tried to do the same thing of
Yeah.
Ding, ding. But when Darth Maul did that, Obi-Wan sliced it in half so he couldn't.
Yeah.
That's how he got Darth Maul. Because he's with his Qui-Gon Jinn, between Darth Maul certificate persuaded her, Harry, do that. And that's how Qui-Gon Jinn died.
It was very poetic.
Yes, and so when he tried to do that to Obi-Wan, he learned, and before he actually sliced it in half,
Yeah.
which was very interesting.
But I think it's the point in Rebels where both Obi-Wan and Darth Maul came to peace with each other.
Yes, they came to peace at that point.
They were like,
They just stopped this for now, man. It's going on for not enough.
but Obi-Wan still is annoyed that he accepts that he was wrong and Maul was right. And so he leads Maul to a peaceful death. In the sense of, it wasn't brutal, it was a simple slice.
Simple.
And then Maul was like, promise me you might save the boy.
No,
being
like,
a Luke.
no, like, tell me, is he the chosen one?
Yeah.
Yes, promise to protect him.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines.
They came to peace.
That would have. Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty.
And
pretty
then in
poetic.
the end, Anakin just flew stuff. Anakin was actually the chosen one, just flew her.
Yeah.
And well, Anakin was the chosen one and just flew down and just flew Sidious of a down into the arc reactor. Then, I don't know how, but Chav did it, but Palpatine returned. That scene makes no sense. That's
Everything after that, The Force Awakens was good, but anything after that just felt like, wow.
Yeah, like, I don't know how, but Palpatine returned. By fly now? By fly now? By fly now?
There's a lot of issues with Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, and can I tell you what I'm like when I fly now? Boba Fett, all the Jet Sweepers, pretty much anyone from the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But oh no, I fly now! Even though we were doing that in the Clone Wars.
Considering Poe's character and all that was supposed to be around when the back end of Rebels was a thing, or at least during that period, you would think,
Yeah, he should have seen at least one Jet Sweeper.
yeah. So, it's
I mean, very literally in Jedi Survivor, for heaven's sake, flying
I
around.
mean, yeah.
Also,
It does feel like it's a little bit like, okay, we're just making some stuff up to make some stuff up.
yeah.
Because I just feel like the writers and that didn't
Also,
have-
Rey Palpatine, Rey Skywalker, Rey whatever her last name is,
yeah.
Rey
She could have taken Palpatine and made it a good name.
this. But oh no, she apparently ain't Skywalker.
Yeah.
How is she a Skywalker?
That annoyed me in the sense of she could have taken Palpatine and made it a good.
Yes, but
made
oh
it
no.
a good.
Yes, but oh no. She's also basically just a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Like, oh cool, with the Darth, like, what the hell the guy's name in the like, the villain, like, with that lightsaber with Cross Guard?
Kylo.
Kylo Ren, yeah, Kylo. Kylo Ren is a seasoned duelist, and she apparently somehow lost to Rey, who's winning like a damn baseball bat. It makes no sense.
There's a lot.
But also, oh cool, I'm not gonna stab you in Force Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
You get stabbed in the chest, and Qui-Gon Jinn died, but when Kylo did, I'm dying, I need a medic back. Job.
No one survived.
I mean, Obi-Wan would be the exception. No, Darth Maul would be the exception.
Yeah.
He would be the exception. Also, technically, Anakin was too, but I mean,
If there's force healing, that means every Jedi can do it, and they just was like, do you know what?
yes, every Jedi can do that, but apparently, oh no, it can't. But in my opinion, I feel like a 12-gauge shotgun would be just that effective.
Yeah.
I mean, cool. Like, Black Bolt move at like by ranking it from light speed to around a pitches, to around a professional picture from the baseball.
Yeah.
Back with speed range.
I mean, Disney lightsabers are kind of sad.
Yeah, no. If we're going by much pitching speed, I mean, a regular pitcher could probably deal with a baseball to a baseball,
Yeah.
and in that case, just get a 12-gauge shotgun. I mean, in the comics, that was shown to be very effective against Jedi. Obi-Wan tried to block it, and all he got was a straight to hot metal.
Yeah.
I mean, get us. No, firearm would be pretty darn effective against Jedi. Most bounty hunters use them to take out Jedi, but Mandalorians use them to take out Jedi.
I mean, we did have some skilled bounty hunters, I must say. We did have the bounty hunter quartet, and we did have
Yeah.
the bounty hunter, the bounty hunter initiation, which then allowed stuff like full-on Zuckuss into it down the line, and then they had younger versions. The overall of 60 bounty hunters. That's in outer knowledge though.
Yeah.
So
I don't know much about Star Wars, not going from the top of my head.
yeah, that's fair enough. But they had outer knowledge, which they made canon and then decanonized it and then canon again, because they flip-flop so hard on what's canon and what's not.
It's annoying.
Which obviously showed Boba Fett leading like this bounty hunter crescent.
And Boba Fett is the best bounty hunter. One of the best, if not
Yeah.
the best.
But the thing is, that the only most stuff happened because of Django.
Yeah. And a clone, I know apparently now Boba Fett is a clone of Jango Fett,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
which I personally don't mind that much.
I
don't mind
Django
that.
Fett wanted his own son that was unaltered.
Yes.
That was unaltered by the accelerating aging process.
Yes.
So that's why he had his son, and that's why obviously Boba exists.
Yes, which I actually find that a very clever way of making Boba Fett a clone and not a clone.
Yeah.
I find that very clever.
But the first original clones weren't the Tamara Morrison versions. They were originally a collective. They were clones, but they looked and sounded completely different. So in theory, the Clone Wars, yes, they were clones, but they weren't the first generation.
Yes. Also, I feel like if there's one planet that got deleted from the map, and when you go there, there apparently was an auto place for a bunch of clones, which just so happened to be like a couple of weeks after Palpatine became a Chancellor. Were a bit suspicious to that. That could have been a wee bit suspicious to me.
I mean, the
Just
man
like-
was fighting his own army with toy soldiers, and he was just going, yeah, cool.
Yeah, and just like, I mean, there's an auto play for like a bunch of clones. And that auto play like a couple of weeks after Palpatine became a Chancellor. And apparently no one can look at the specs and the helmets.
They got it so easy. Bro manipulated Jar Jar Binks. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like I could have think, that could be a bit suspicious. I mean, I could have changed his helmet, see if it have. Oh, cool, what's that? And then here with a ship, get rid of that.
yeah.
Oh, cool, all the secret things are now gone. Also, how we only always 2 Sith Lords and cannons and
But bro
things.
had 12.
Oh, yeah, he had like 12 on his team. Makes no sense.
he was fighting both parties. He instigated his own war for a bit of fun.
And then he just tried to execute all the 66. Just get rid of a Jedi.
Yeah.
When oh hi, you made the feast free.
Yeah.
Here's 100 more.
True.
You did a pretty bad job. I mean, I don't really think how much good the powering is. You can't really survive 1,000 blast modes coming after every second. I mean, you do roll it, yeah, you roll spin.
I mean, there's that, but there has been some Jedi that have in comics and like in novels and business.
Starkiller.
Starkiller definitely.
Just like,
They recently canonized Starkiller, so that was cool.
oh, cool, though it's cannon now, Starkiller can forge an entire Star Destroyer to the ground.
We would like to.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just find that amazing. It's just like, Darth Vader. Is the name Skywalker, Obi-Wan, or Starkiller?
Yeah.
No? Then good day.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm thinking about Voldemort's only 3 kryptonite. Skywalker, and Kenobi, or Starkiller.
Yeah.
And with not Voldemort, he's pretty much running in the bag. Also, during the third phase of the Darth Vader fight in Thriller, during the second phase, he was like doing this 100 point. During the third, he became a lot more serious. And that way, I'm pretty sure that was the hardest phase since he became way more serious after getting the equivalent of 1,000 of the 200 books and fire on him.
Yeah.
Which pretty sure gave bad memories. Fire.
Yeah, they would prove a lot of it.
I hate you. I sometimes like hello there.
The boy just left him to burn.
Yeah, like, hello there. General Kenobi. Would you to get the 4 lightsabers out?
Yeah.
A beautiful lightsaber that I can make for them. That became a meme like how many lightsabers that General Grievous have?
Enough. He has enough.
I wonder how many he has collected over the years.
He just has a room full of it. Instead of Lego, it's lightsabers.
Like, imagine you walking in a private room and actually over 1,000 lightsabers on the wall.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me he could have bought all these out and added to it what are.
Bro just went, I like these. They're mine now.
Oh, cool. Mine. Also, Star Wars Squadrons. Battle Obscures games. Star Wars Squadrons. You heard of it?
Say that again?
Star Wars Squadrons.
Squadrons. Ah, yeah.
It's basically a Star Wars game where instead of being a lightsaber pilot, you're in an aircraft. And you flip-flop between the dark side and the light side. And it's a whole sort of side plot. So actually a pretty fun game. 15 missions. They never made a sequel, could have failed. But I personally find it cool.
That's the best bit. I like it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to the gun scenario. Cool. You know, block laces. Here's an A10 Warthog firing 70 rounds a second of 30mm with size of beer bottle bullets at you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a fighting. Not many things are. I personally believe that bullets are more effective than blasters. But the reason blasters are used is because they're A, cheaper, B, have theoretically more range because they know bullets warp and the ammo source is cheaper. Like way cheaper. Because slug forwards, are incredibly expensive in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in America, we're like, here's $1 for bullet, $1 for bullet.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I've only got up to 50 minutes.
That's crazy.
I only finished the tour. It's fun. Anyway,
Have a good day.
how do you?
Enjoy.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Hey, Jacob.
Enjoy.
You do, man. And you too. Also, like I said, my friend is gonna be so peed at me. Since one of my friends is big into Lego, the other one's big into Star Wars, and one of them is big into like Lego Friends. I'm just flexing. I'm very excited to go to Normandy Beach.
Oh, fair. Nice.
I mean, if it's Jedi without Normandy Beach, cool, you might block with bullets, but with a lot of bullets coming at me, man, it's Normandy. It's like, the MG42 fired around 1,200 rounds a minute, which is insanely fast.
Oh, yeah, you'd be shredded.
If it told us, Hank uses bad somehow,
Oh, yeah.
which I'm not going to say his name since reasons, but can I tell you his favorite drink?
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, because that's cocaine.
And can I tell you what happened after he couldn't drink that anymore? He made Fanta. He couldn't get Coca-Cola, so he made Fanta.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. I forget, yeah. Fantasy's a name of the Germans.
From what I know. Also, Coca-Cola was started by a guy wanting to cure his morphine addiction during the Civil War.
Ah, fair enough.
So he had cocaine and alcohol.
Yeah.
When proceeded to take the cocaine, when the alcohol, then sold it to a guy for $10,000 today. I'd pay $300 in his world equivalent.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to show you his rich people for $300. Thank you.
Oh.
I'm going to die now. When he did. When it became a medical, when it shocked me.
Yeah.
Then it became a world's biggest psychological operation ever. I guess PSYOP.
Yeah.
It's literally a PSYOP now by America. But basically, America had conditioned the brain because of Coca-Cola was given to every single soldier in World War II, free of charge. And because of that, they've been advertising it hard. When other countries started advertising it hard, And 10 years go by and oh, well, you're looking for a tonic, a world big drink.
Yeah.
What do you think, Len? Shall we go?
I'm still not finished.
You're still not finished? But maybe Shaky has work to do.
That's perfectly fine.
Emma, you can still get talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Let's walk and talk.
No?
So, well, so what did you think of Romantic? Romantic ship, like from Jedi Survivor. Mantis.
Oh, it's a good looking ship.
Yeah, it's a pretty good ship.
It's a pretty good ship. I like it. I wish I made a set from it. It would have been great.
Yeah.
I built a custom one though, so
Nice. Also, Grease, like the pilot.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the characters from.
Greasy does it. And he also put a saloon.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I do like what's the girl one? The witch.
Merrin.
Merrin. I was going to call her Marbles, but that's a
Merrin.
cigarette.
Merrin.
Yeah, Merrin's.
Nightwood.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to the Cow and Merrin shippers are teaming up with the World 44 shippers and making some fan art, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Because they know the kissing scenes, makeup scenes, that stuff.
Yeah.
We also just so happen to do it just before Bo's betrayal. Just got a gut punch.
So, oh, have fun.
Oh, dude, we're having fun. Oh, so cool. Oh God, we Empire. Oh, Bo, what is? Oh no. Oh God, Commander Godova. Oh no, you have a pause. Oh no, Darth Vader's here. Oh God, she is dead.
Fun before the storm.
Yeah. Also, how they in like the dark side power, like the Force, like when like he embraced the Force, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have fun tonight. I'm gonna have fun. God, Vader upgraded his lightsaber tenfold.
Yeah.
I also, do you know the Waivers boss fight with Waivers and the hammer?
Yeah.
I accidentally CC locked them. Okay, stun locked them during the second phase. I had a blaster stance and I was like spamming light attacks. He was about to do unblockable when I stunned him with my bonk.
Yeah.
When he bounced again, bonk. Do it again, bonk, bonk, bonk.
Nice.
I accidentally stun locked them with the blaster stance. I have no idea how I CC locked them.
It's doable. It's depending on how high your upgrades were.
Yeah, at that point, I literally maxed out for blaster stance skill tree. Like maxed out. Yeah, I mainly play with blaster stance.
Yeah.
Because I actually like blaster stance.
I'm glad they gave him a little bit more of a weapon. They gave him a little bit. It's like you can play lightsaber, you can play gun.
So uncivilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's uncivilized, but it's war. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. The Jedi with the blaster just.
I mean, also how we are about like the final ability. In my mind, it's like Jedi from Alpha Morgan's Jedi from Red Dead. It's really just like Jedi from Red Dead, but with
A little bit more force to it.
yeah. So I wonder who would win that case in a duel, Alpha Morgan or Shia or no Cow in a blaster.
There is that possibility.
Yeah, I mean, but Alpha Morgan is a really good duelist. And that Cow had pulse.
Yeah.
Bullets move way faster though. Though if I get hit by even one, they're both dead. It makes it some interesting matchup.
It would be.
Though I mean, like that's like not a duel, like a duel, though, a competition duel.
Yeah.
Also, only an Imperial Stormtrooper could have fish accuracy. Receiving too much every shot.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's not a popular theory, but they were told too much every shot to let them escape because of a tracker on the Millennium Falcon. They put a tracker on it and then let them escape, leave them to a base.
Yeah.
That's actually a theory. If that's the case, that doesn't really explain any of the other missed shots, does it?
Yeah.
That doesn't explain.
The thing is, yeah, there was that element of like, oh yeah, don't shoot because they want to keep the wire, find the area.
Yeah, but after that, they should have hit over shots, but nobody missed.
Yeah. Plus the helmets of the stormtroopers are a lot worse than the troopers.
Yeah, the clone trooper helmets were animated. The stormtroopers, But
I mean, the Sparks kind of trooper really. He's not really aiming.
yeah.
Bro's gonna get excited.
What are you aiming at?
Yeah.
What are you aiming at? I'm aiming at the enemy. They're shooting at the sky. You actually just hit a Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I hit the shit down. You just hit General, you just hit Darth Vader in the head. You're dead. Also, during like the Battle of Creed, I'm pretty sure on that soap planet in the sequels, they had how big those speeders been on the ground. I don't know how the AT-ATs missed. I don't know how. How did they miss? The flat ground was shooting down. But oh no, you're hitting in front of me. And then behind me, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, in my personal opinion, a M1A1 Abrams tank firing an armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, disguising saber round, capable of penetrating 900 millimeters of armor, would be able to take out an AT-AT. I mean, the super neck, the super head on neck and well, dead.
Yeah.
Also, I personally feel like the modern United States military, if given if I had time to prepare, would be able to hold out against from Stormtroopers against AT-ATs.
Yeah.
The Walkers are.
I mean, the Walkers are definitely a good. I like the Walkers.
Yeah, the Shin mount turrets, that leaves for pretty bad aiming. Also, how I have to do this to shoot, but I don't know, turn with turret 460, we have to do that and turn the entire body.
There's some good things that happen.
Some good things, some bad things.
Yeah.
We're meant to impose fear. And that's the entire reason of everybody was so big. For fear. Everything that the Empire has is for fear. We're meant to invoke fear into the enemy. I personally go for practicality over style points.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's terrible. If it works, it works.
I mean, Rebels items from the it wasn't even. It was at the beginning of the Empire. Like some of the earlier vehicles they had, there was still obviously Clone Wars ships and so they were practical. And then as time went on, it just became a little bit less practical.
And a bit more stylish. Case in point. I mean, cool, but I don't think that's really. It's a big target.
There's a lot of grey ships.
Yeah, it's a big target. It's true, it's good, it's powerful. It's a big ship though. I personally would find that the equivalent of an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
If it's an aircraft carrier, why doesn't it have reinforcements like a fleet protected? The Japanese learned that the hard way. They learned that the hard way, didn't they? World War II, Battle of Midway, they failed. But Germany told us, like, a bunch of aircraft, they died because of the aircraft.
Yeah.
It had over 400 AA guns and only killed 21 aircraft. Because the Japanese are a snitching stormtroopers aiming. They suck at aiming. Hi, how are you?
I'm slowly coming closer to understand what you're talking about, because as far as you're talking Star Wars, yeah, he knows more.
Yeah.
Avengers, we pretty much the same level. But God forbid if I hear One Piece. Woo, what?
About Harry
Expert
Potter?
talking One Piece.
About Harry Potter? Oh, one. Bang! You're dead.
I'm a Gryffindor. Protego.
I just talked to you about 45 ICP, you're dead. Yeah, 45 ICP beats wand.
I also have my Lego version
Nice.
doing a magic with the bunny, you see?
Yep. Look, it takes around 1 second to cast a tackle and 1.5 seconds to cast a Vabacadabra. It takes around 0.10 seconds we pull a trigger of a gun.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
Cheating? I don't care. You're the war.
Arresta un momento. Oh, aspetta, devi giocare.
I mean, cool, you blocked one bullet. How about the other one?
Or, as soon as you show the what you said that I cannot mention in the kids' store, I just materialize. Pop. Just run away. Pop.
Oh,
That takes a less.
have fun with nuclear bomb with a 1 kilometer blast radius, which I have on my back, mind
Why are
you.
you so dark?
Look, I have a nuclear bomb on my back. True thing. The United States military was training the soldiers to jump out of aircraft.
Either.
Yeah, I know.
We're both going down then.
I
With
did-
someone else along.
I did my job. No joke, the United States soldiers were training the men who jump behind enemy lines with live nukes on their back, put it in the enemy territory, armored and won. They were planning to do that, and they were actually training some soldiers to do that. They also built a bazooka to shoot nukes and an artillery cannon to shoot nukes.
You cannot build a bazooka shooting nukes. It
No,
has
no,
to
but
be
I-
a really giant, really big.
They built
Cannon.
that. No. It was on the back of a truck. It was literally on the back of a Toyota Hilux. It was on the equivalent of a Toyota Hilux with a blast radius of 1 kilometer. On the back of a truck.
I'm not that
And
fast.
yeah, they were giving.
I can run, but not that fast.
Yeah, they were going to give out to basically every single soldier in Europe to protect against the Soviets in the field of invasion. They got rid of a trash because thought a soldier might get a dumb idea and not a nuke, or could have a giant artillery cannon that could shoot nuclear bombs. They just put that instead. When they said that's a dumb idea, when they were beginning to lose it for 20 years, they launched on a nuclear cannon for 20 years. Even if they just in some guy's farm, even if they just in a random place for 20 years.
They still do be finding lots of ungone off nukes.
Oh yeah,
See,
that's
nowadays you
In
still
just
find
farmers'
stuff.
fields, and it's just
Oh.
like, how is this A10
Landmine.
Warthog just? How is there just?
oh hi, oh
Yeah.
why is
It's like, oh yeah,
Why
I
would
do the
I-
farming, I do the cropping. It's directly underneath this particular. Oh yeah, this is where I plant all the best land. Like, oh, how did it just not go off one day?
Hey, excuse me? Oh, why did I find with a 144 ton World War II tank from 20 years ago covered in trees? No, that actually
You wanna
happened.
hear a fun thing about World War II tank?
What?
Andrea, one of our colleagues, he does musicals, and for one of his musicals in Italy, he told me they actually have a real World War
Show me,
II
show me.
tank.
Show
No,
me.
I don't have a picture
God
of
damn
it.
it.
And basically, Andrea, it's busy one thing. But basically, of course, it's not working. It's empty inside now, but they have an actual World War II tank on the stage for the musical.
I would like to see that. Wait, end of.
Andy,
Come here, please.
What's your name, bro?
Len.
Len. Luca, nice to meet you. Can you tell 1 second, Len, what you have in Italy for your show from World War II?
Ah,
Tank.
yes, a tank.
What tank is it?
Oh, it is a proper tank from World War One.
Ah, wow, sorry, not even two. Sorry, I said
Yes.
two, apologies.
No, it's World War One.
What country?
Italy.
The Italy one.
Oh no, the tank.
The tank, it was an Italian one. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Italian tank, eh?
yeah.
I don't
We
really.
cut it in half.
I don't really know many Italian tanks.
You know more American tanks,
American.
German tanks,
American
and
German.
Europe, you know, but not always.
Yeah.
He enjoys World War II history.
In World War II, the Germans had this land called the, I'm pretty sure the, I mean, like a border, I'm not quite sure. They said it was an impenetrable tank line. Which Americans saw and said, let me just build with a 144 ton super heavy doom total tank of a 105 millimeter tower with speed and send it well. they proceeded to put a 500 horsepower engine into it, and it had a speed of around 9 kilometers an hour. What a tank. 9 kilometers. So I can outrun it. And most times could move around 20 to 40 kilometers.
But it's not so that you can have a higher firepower, but then a lower set of speeds.
No,
you
no,
have
no.
troops running with it, but
No,
also
but
the same.
can I tell you why?
Yeah.
I put a weak engine in it. I had put an engine, but I had a really weak engine on it. I put an engine from a like 20-ton tank onto a 144-ton tank. And when we proceeded to use it for practice, because I already got past the line, when I proceeded to lose it in a farmer's field, because it got hidden in a bush for like 40 to 60 years. When a random farmer found it, I mean, I put it in a museum.
Don't actually know
God,
what
yes.
it is, but I heard the name of the city.
So he left Bendigo at about 10 to 7 yesterday morning. Didn't get to London about 6:30 this morning, but when we arrived at 6:30 for us, it was like 4:30 in the afternoon because of the time difference.
I know what time was when you start? When
We left Bendigo, it was about 10 to 7. That's when we got on the plane in Bendigo.
Excuse me?
No,
So, Sergeant Palpatine wanted to kill Padme, but he didn't want to do it himself. So Palpatine hired Count Dooku to go kill Padme, but Count Dooku didn't want to do it himself. So he hired Boba Fett. So Boba Fett didn't want to do it himself. So he hired a shapeshifter Finn to kill Padme. But the shapeshifter sent a robot to kill Padme.
Yeah. A whole lot of.
at the end of the month.
And then when they saved the shapeshifter, Boba Fett had a chance to kill Padme, but he then proceeded to shoot the shapeshifter and then leave. Coincidentally, leaving behind the poison dart would lead them back to Padme, lead them back to Count Dooku.
Yeah.
Instead of, shooting Padme, it could have been way easier. Instead of just kill. I don't care if you spill information. I'm not gonna kill Padme when you. They're killing you and leaving. I could have just killed Padme and walked and flew over to you, killed you and left. But okay, my job's done and low evidence.
I guess when
Yeah.
the flights are so long,
I don't know why.
like the small planes,
Also, Commander Wax.
easy example like these.
Good commander.
Just barely the. It's a
We don't
bigger.
like Thrawn.
A380, so the
We
big
don't
one.
like Commander
But
Fox.
from Bendigo to
Where's Commander Fox?
Commander Fox.
Yeah.
We don't like him.
60
What do you do?
He killed fives.
Oh, right, yeah. Five's the one who actually knew about all the 66 and no one believed him, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I would
all the
love
66 were calling the Michael's honest.
Like
No.
to say, oh, I
He didn't.
have
He didn't
flied
believe.
on a propeller plane, but
They were all told to do
Before
stun,
going in, I was
but he
like,
then
why
was told, I
me
think,
wanna
by
go in?
Palpatine or someone else to use lethal.
Set the stun.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's dead. Oh, wait, move on.
Yeah.
especially
Commander
one
Fox,
time,
why?
even with a normal plane, because the weather, I had a pretty bad experience.
Oh, my love. How fun was 84, Commander Fox?
Oh, like so
84 is a disposable anti-tank rocket launcher.
He got his comeuppance. Vader killed him. In the comic.
I would have shot him with an 84. British design. The 84 is
yeah,
actually
it's
British.
like a flight.
The British design that the 84 and they shoot and then you throw them ground.
Because
It's
it
meant to
might
take
be
it out.
way
Let the
lighter
armor
and
meant to take out tanks.
Yeah.
Do I want to take the risk? Let's bet with my love today.
No, a lot of people
I know it's not bad.
in Bendigo wouldn't want to take that because of the propeller plane. Yes.
There's a plane flying around the world like they literally shouldn't be flying.
If you think about planes, how do they actually start, like, logically, a big heavy thing, you put...
Because of...
Yeah, thrust and whatever, but still. Yeah, I know, but I mean, you just think of this
You need enough
heavy
thrust
metal-
to counteract drag and you need enough lift to counteract gravity.
I know,
But you got to remember, a helicopter is it's a metal thing. But the only reason it's propelled is because
machine from Leonardo.
enough force on
The
that.
back
propeller
running out, the
will
back
lift
one was a stabilizer.
Yeah.
The back.
Yeah, yeah. There's Batman.
Also, how big are the TIE fighters?
it. TIE fighters are supposed to be smaller than the next one.
The wings.
either version.
The
Batman
wing
is
very
bad.
heavily
Batman.
differ.
The clip of wings in the dead. I don't know why. You got super wings once they might blow up. Low light support either.
The latest
Yeah.
Batman, they're really,
Because
really
it's
good.
just cannon fodder.
Yeah, it's meant to be cannon fodder.
Nolan trilogy in the heart. I don't know how many times
Oh,
I've
it's
watched
basically
it.
just Russian.
There's been a
Yeah.
period in my life where I was
To
just
be a TIE fighter pilot is
a
to be
month or
cannon fodder for the
two
Empire.
every day watching
Yeah.
one of them.
Well, see,
No. Can I, oh,
Superman.
nearly, can I tell what I was just putting in the cockpit?
Superman was one of
Red
the
Baron.
first superhero films I saw.
That people Red
in
Baron and
1977,
a TIE
when I
fighter.
was-
Yeah.
You know, any World War II fighter pilot,
Superman was
Yes.
the
he would do amazing.
That kind of big film.
World War One, World War II fighter pilots in Star Wars jets, in Star Wars fighter, so they would be amazing in dogfights.
Yeah,
Am I right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So then there's
It's like, how well would they do in a dogfight? Amazing. Look at I would like to imagine who would win. The Empire, or then a bunch of like
Top
very
two,
famous
always.
fighter pilots in World War II and One.
They might change.
Oh wait,
position,
we're not gonna. I'm not gonna do it.
Then
Bow
there's
Wow.
Marvel.
Do it.
Yes.
But the
Die.
most
Bow Wow.
important
I'm
pop
shoot.
culture, fan favorite all over the world.
And no one talks
Superman
about
and
Robin.
I'm not gonna say it. It's pretty hard to tell.
He doesn't get a say in really.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't know.
We love it. We love it. But it become a meme.
There's actually a very famous British fighter pilot from World War II. Like, so, I'm not sure his last name. That would be Bailey. He was like a legless fighter pilot. He lost both his legs, became a cripple. When they should have become a world's best fighter pilot. When the British best fighter pilot.
Superman
It was like
flew.
50 convinced a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
just
confirmed
been
killed.
the earth
Got
by
captured
word. Never
when
killed everybody, but-
he looked the leg and I told you what he said. The German was questioned, but he was questioned. But British, hey, British, can I get a new leg? Okay, let me just contact the German. Hey, Germany, can I fly over to come airdrop his leg? Oh, cool, we won't shoot you down. We see that you airdrop the leg, and then maybe see this bomb a German factory and leave. After airdropping the leg. Oh, cool, you're not gonna shoot me, eh? I'm just gonna continue flying, like bomb the German factory and leave.
Yeah.
And you can't shoot me because you said you won't.
Yeah.
Because you see, in like that,
I find that hilarious.
should be like.
It's just like, cool, yeah, Bill. Also, the British had a wooden fighter plane, which was amazing.
They've worked.
Made of wood, made by a speed demon, a bomber, no less, a fighter bomber,
They
with
used to be more.
made of wood, made by a speed
Or as
demon
long
in
as
British.
they were
in
like
Britain.
a little goofy in this
The
way.
Germans
like
tried to
with
replicate
effects
it,
and stuff that are
but they
really
died.
improbable. But they were,
Entire
I
Germany
think
died.
they were more
By the time I got it up in the
close
air,
to the
it was
original
1944, like November, when I finally got the tech
I've
fighter.
noticed is with one
You've
thing
already
as well,
lost
that
in
is not
1944
about superhero,
in
but,
November. You already lost. Right into a battle with bows. Oh wait, you died too.
You fight at me as a kid.
Got a battle with a stone. You're dead.
I'm
Also because we also had the new amazing technology called a proximity
I
fuse.
haven't been able to
Yeah.
finish because it's
Can I
amazing.
tell you
He's
something about that?
amazing, but I think
Proximity fuses were made by America and British combined, and it was so effective, but it would be blowing up if it got too close to a bird.
Believable.
A bird.
It
It's flies like a bird and boom, blew up a bird.
character in the
It
way
was
that
that sensitive.
we lifted the box.
We then proceeded to use it for battle of the bows and cut down the bullets,
It's something that
but also murdering all
we
the enemies.
actually
Yeah, true.
live every day.
Oh cool, we're glad that we're going on, this video has been going on for an hour.
To each one of us, the mind run through something.
Really gonna
and
be
you just
fun.
describe it. Not everybody
I'm
does.
gonna have so much fun when I get home.
Do that. And it's
I'm gonna have to
amazing.
post all these to my YouTube channel in order.
No doubt about it.
And I still have to go to Five Guys.
The scary Lego box. The
Also,
scary magic
you know the Death Star, how that it's like 2 meter big. Oh, you just drop a bomb down and it goes boom. The B2 bomber, B2 stealth bomber, could hit a world cone from around 20,000 feet up in the sky or higher. Like in the like, upper atmosphere, a world cone with a giant bomb. I thought I could get a B-52, fly above it, drop a bomb, easy. 2 meter hole with a world
They didn't
cone.
mention in the previous one.
Oh, right,
But
easy
you
fire.
played
Cool.
as you wanted. The other one.
And then doing a French
There were
one. Oh
some
no,
differences.
French one. We just fly up above you and just blow you up with a giant bomb from the 30,000 feet of the sky, and you can't even hit me because you can't even see me because it's pitch black against the black sky.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Trust.
Have fun with its bomb.
Was like in the book.
And mind you, winning
They were
a
done
a bunch of busting bomb capable of penetrating 100 meters
I
of
only realized
reinforced
when I read the
concrete.
book, because I was like, oh, okay, that's it.
Reinforced concrete. Okay,
Oh,
concrete
that kid
reinforced
is
with
there.
steel.
Okay, something
Yeah.
is changed because they have to
And
defeat
100 meters of it. Right.
in a short thing.
And that, and we can hold 2 of them.
A better job in the past.
And by
The
the
lesser
accuracy
budget
of a
also
wall,
because
and I
that one
can
wasn't
hit
for
a wall
for a
count.
cinema standalone movie.
And you know how
It was for a TV miniseries.
back to pretty heavy. You
That's
know
also
how
why they
heavy
used that
a
step
bomb
motion
has
and
to be to
people
hit
say,
that?
why didn't they
It's pretty
step
much
motion?
shooting
Back
that.
in the days, they were already CGI.
Yeah. The Death Star's gonna be blown up. I mean, true, the bomb is like a meter wide, so it was a bit of a tight fit, but hey, we got it. We've been hitting wall cones. We've hit this wall cone before. I'm pretty sure if 2 meter hole, big hole, for 1 meter bomb will be no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also, oh wait, we missed. Load up another. We missed again. Get 10 more over here. Yeah, America has like, no, America has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Because like $500 million to make,
Yeah.
and that's not even considering the Moab, the mother of all bombs, of the massive ordnance air blast, the massive ordnance air blast, which is the world's biggest non-nuclear bomb ever. It's bigger than Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Bigger than the nukes dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's bigger than both of them. Not combined, mind you, but it's bigger than them. And it's non-nuclear.
Because he wants to go to
It costs around $400,000 and actually dropped out of a cargo plane.
And then he, no.
Don't get
Explosive.
Around 22,000 kilograms of explosive.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If you want to take
Yeah.
2 portions,
And America has 20.
or even
And they cost around $400,000 to make.
Yeah.
depending on
America has a budget of around 700 billion.
and the second
I think they have enough to build 100 more. They have enough to build a lot more of those bombs.
is a good one. It's also
And that is like when I want to send a giant message.
I always find it pretty
But also like the Zaydam, a 2,000 kilogram bomb, a 2,000 pound bomb, which is like that, which is like a general purpose. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hit a moving, an F-15 hit a moving Mi-25 helicopter with it once.
and I think it was
The only aircraft that hit a moving helicopter with a bomb.
honest burger.
They've also had a record of 104 and oh. Kill death ratio. When I'm on the 4 enemy aircraft, 0 deaths.
Going everyone.
The only aircraft flew one wing and keep on flying. It continued, had a mid-air collision, not one wing, then flew like 10 more miles and landed.
coffee and Starbucks.
Mind you, really all being told by the Americans, so I don't really understand the metric system.
Yeah.
I don't really understand it that much.
So Starbucks.
When an offshore real aircraft to kill a satellite in outer
Because
space.
it has to be
While it was in outer space. This aircraft flew up, shot a missile, and hit a satellite while we were in outer space
In Australia, when you go,
with a missile.
go and sit down.
Exactly so was Soviets. Hey, we're gonna do it to you.
Yeah.
And when we did it again, in 2008 from a boat
exactly. So from Naples.
We literally just saw the boat and a standard anti-air system casually just shot down a satellite in outer space. Casually. Why was trying to make a giant laser beam to do that? You know, a giant laser. Was trying to make a laser which can do that. Energy was the problem. They didn't have enough energy to make that happen. In World War II, they had this hold up, do you know the M2 Browning?
Yeah.
It was made by John Moses Browning. We rolled, in my opinion, we rolled the best gunsmith.
Australians are quite happy that we don't understand.
He made the 1911, the gun that killed Archie Van Ferdinand, the M2 Browning, the BAR, the 20 gun, Terminator's lever action shotgun, and over 100 more.
But because now,
He also made 50 BMG and 45 AC.
people just want to go with coffee away. If you have
And they put 4 of those on one tower.
we have something different. Instead of
I've been Georgia in World War II, Vietnam, Korea.
if you don't have time to sit,
It was called for meat supper.
after 2 minutes you will drink the coffee at the desk.
A guy sat in the middle, M2 Browning here, M2 Browning here, M2 Browning, M2 Browning, aircraft and trees, all that.
Have yourself enjoying the
Also in Vietnam, they wanted to see if they took a tank and covered it in the juices.
There's a glass of
So
water.
they made the M50
You have a
Untold.
lovely day.
It had 6 bazookas on it. 6 recoilless rifles. 106mm recoilless rifles, which is pretty much like
Like we
bazooka.
do in Italy.
And they used them in Vietnam. The Vietnamese had no tanks, but they had something called a beehive round. Each beehive round had 10,000 steel nails in it. And the infantry Untold could shoot six of them at once.
That's crazy.
60,000 steel nails in your general direction.
It's like $400.
Death.
But that tanks were a bad thing. You have to get outside the tank to reload it. When they proceeded, when they tested, they just said, fire all 6 barrels at once, see what happens. When they did that, we were shooting back flag, knocked a brick out of a bomb shelter we were in, and shattered over glass in the over windows in the cars.
Yeah.
The army said, I don't want it. The Marine Corps said, we'll take 300.
Okay.
300 of the darn things.
Yeah.
We were like, alright, we'll be taking 300 of those, make them now. I'm in the city to just have a bazooka show it over Vietnam.
Okay.
It was hilarious. Also, the Vietnamese were literally scared of it. They saw it and said, alright boys, back it up, we're not attacking them today. They literally, as soon as they shot at that, they were getting 60 around anywhere between 10,000 and 60,000 steel nails in their general direction.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane how much drug capability 300 could have. They then proceeded to get rid of them all. They did put one in the museum though. Got a car they put in the museum.
Yeah, no, I think this month I gonna start.
They just turned into non-level just talking about stuff. I'm just been recording, I love it. But on my YouTube channel, I just do whatever I want. It's a passion project. I don't do like booze, vibers. I don't edit. I'm just like, here's a full unedited video of what I do. If it's talking, we're talking. If it's Lego, it's Lego. I don't care. Let's talk.
Definitely become a historian.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Would be pretty good.
Yep.
Historian.
Mum?
Called Wheel Street.
Isn't here in
Yeah, it's about 5 minutes, 10-minute walk.
Mum?
Yes.
Let's get going 5 days.
Oh, see, I told you. I told you. I said he'll stop when he realises he's hungry. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you guys, you're welcome. Thanks for the chit chat.
Have a good day. You do.
Eric.
You do. No, they're gonna have to quit. I'm just gonna go quickly and record everything else.
I'm wondering whether there's something we could buy for Alan. But I don't know how much it's going to be. I have to think about space, you know?
No, but it's not.
But there's a couple of places that he really... Yeah, it's but, and look, over here where there's the Lego wall.
Well, I'm not going over here. Alright, let's go.
Before you can be beaten on a while.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so. Alright, that's enough for now. Remember, I'm not gonna really stop this video for now. I'm not gonna stop this video. And, no. Record again when I'm actually in bloody Five Guys. Oh, Mum?
Yes,
They told me I need to flavour milkshakes in Five Guys.
maybe. I don't like milkshakes.
Me neither, but I want to try them. They told me I need to. Hold on. Okay. Have a good day. Come on. You too. Cheers, bye. Okay. See you. Okay. Let's go.